Hi everyone, today we are talking about recruiting with confidence. This is one of my favorite topics because I love recruiting people into the business that really are in a dire need. They need this opportunity. And so I look at it like I am rescuing the willing. So I want you to right now change your mindset on the word recruiting, okay? I want you to think of recruiting as rescuing people, helping them, and really bringing them maybe out of a bad situation to a really good situation. So GoPro, Eric Worre says that amateurs look at recruiting as bothering and harassing and annoying people. But pros look at recruiting like rescuing people. So it's really important that you have confidence and belief in what you are doing here and who you are bringing into the business and sharing with conviction your story. So it's really important that you have a strong why. And I know you guys have heard the why so many times and how crucial it is to your business. And I am a huge believer in the why because I had a strong why and how it completely transformed, who I was when I found my why and how I started sharing to bring people into the business. So if you're not sharing your why, it's gonna be hard to bring people into the business that also have a strong why. So a lot of times the biggest concern is, how do I find such strong business builders? Well, to me, the key is sharing what initially attracted you to the business. And what was your big aha moment as far as seeing the Beachbody light? And that could be a huge game changer to bring other people in that have that same vision and that same why for their life. So for me, I share my story. I share how we were struggling 3 years ago and not in a great place, and how this opportunity, was the roadmap to get us to where we wanted to go. And I kept sharing my why. I mean, every day I would just post a little something about the opportunity and share that. I know everyone's not comfortable with that, but we need to get comfortable with sharing this. This is a disservice to not share this amazing opportunity because it is so life-changing. So write these things down. Why are you passionate about Beachbody? Write down all the reasons why, whether it's the products, the community, Shakeology, the fitness, the business, the freedom, the lifestyle. Share what you love and write it down. Get organized and come up with little posts every day. Just little nuggets here and there. It doesn't have to be this huge written out post, when you have success that you share. No, it just has to be little simple things. So own it, stay positive, be bold with who you are. People are going to come to you and be attracted to you, because of your story, and they're going to be able to relate to you. So don't hold back, have conviction. So what do I post to attract coaches? First and foremost is challenge groups. This is the most important thing I think in this business. It is the bread and butter. It is sharing my story, how insanity and Shakeology literally transformed my body within a couple months, how I felt so alive and I had so much energy from drinking Shakeology. I mean, that has been life-changing for me, and how I perform being a mom and a wife and all my roles. So that is something I share, and people know that has changed my life just by me getting on the phone and hearing that energy, or posting on Facebook. They see it. So we need to be consistent with sharing our challenge group. Share why you love the community of a group, that it holds you accountable. I mean, personally for me, it is like the only missing link that I was missing. Nothing has held me accountable all these years growing up. I've been a gym rat. I've been in every sport, but this was really the missing link that I needed. So share that. Share results and testimonials from other people, from challengers, from coaches. Tag them. Be proof. This is one of the vital behaviors. Be proof of the products. If you're not attracting people into your challenge groups, I always go back and look, well, how is your health and fitness? Are you sharing progress? Are you showing proof of their product? So that is the number one thing, challenge groups. This is a must every single month for Success Club. The next is the lifestyle. I share, from before where I was, I was doing hair and I was tired and I was stressed and I was sharing that. I was sharing that I would be messaging my customers and, coaches like in between my clients while they had hair color on. So I was sharing that. I was sharing, how I was fitting Beachbody into my lifestyle at the time. And then as I began to have success, I started sharing more, of the success, and then I retired myself, and it's brought so much success to my life. But I also started sharing other people's success in the meantime if I didn't have success. So I think it's really important. I know a lot of people are still working while doing this, and that's okay. We all have different goals, but if this is something that you want to run with and you want to be a big business builder, you need to kind of start sharing that vision as to what this could provide for the lifestyle. So share it, whether you're working or not. People need to know how this could somehow fit into their life and add value to it. So the third thing is coaching call to action. It's really important to once a month post a big post, like a huge call to action with a sneak peek, with a business opportunity call, and just be real, like a huge, lay it all out there, coming out of the closet, like, this is it. Like, I'm in this for the long run. This has changed my life. I'm inviting you to a sneak peek, whether you are hosting it, whether your upline Diamond Star Diamond is hosting it, you want to share a really big post. I know another coach is sharing about that topic another day, so I'm not going to touch upon that too much, but also speak to who you want to attract. That is going to draw people in. So I knew that I wanted to connect with the struggling moms, because I was one. I wanted to connect with the busy mom that was working, because we can relate. And so when I post, I share that in my post, and I kind of am doing a call to action as to who I want to bring into the business. So it's really important to, share about the challenge groups, share about the lifestyle, and share about the coaching opportunity, and a big call to action. Very vital to the business. It has to be a mix. Sometimes I'll go back and look at a Facebook timeline and, of one of my coaches, and I'll say, you're just sharing about your fitness. And that's great, sharing about the challenge group, but not everyone can relate to that. People need to see what we are doing and how, we are changing lives and how this could fit into their life, not just being a salesperson selling Shakeology. So that's why it's vital to share the opportunity, share the lifestyle, share everything that you love and what it is and what it can provide. Showing people that this can change their life also. So vision is very, very important to bring those people in. So they might be interested. So say you have someone that is interested. What do you do? What is next? Don't think of it as getting someone, like roping them in. You don't want to look at someone as another number. We need to slow down and lead with our heart before we lead with our head. I know in the beginning, it's very easy. You're so excited and it's like, oh my gosh, fireworks went off when you see the Beachbody light and you want to tell everyone about it. But honestly, when you slow down and you connect and you acknowledge somebody and you get on the phone with them, it makes all the difference in the world. And I know this was a big game changer in my business. When I slowed down, I got on the phone with people and I just simply focus on them and building a relationship, and I listen closely to them. And people want to be heard. They want to share their life, and it's a really cool thing when you connect with someone on that level. So I just asked them about their goals, and I start sharing how this has changed my life, and how I ask questions how this could change your life if you don't mind sharing with me. And I just get real on a real level. Forget about the money, forget about anything Beachbody. Let's get real here and get raw. Like, how can I help you? And I try to find a solution to their needs. So let's talk about the interview process. Like I said, I get on the phone. There's something so unsaid about a human connection that's going to make all the difference in the world. So I asked tons of questions. And if you guys didn't read GoPro, go read the book. I swear I'm like the Nazi for GoPro. But he says, he's so successful. He says you need to ask tons of questions Don't sit there and talk about yourself or, say facts or this and that. You need to be asking questions to get to know someone. So I talk about family, occupation, recreation, and I throw the message in there. I am forming them during this whole interview process. I am asking their strengths and weaknesses, whether it is for a challenge group, their strengths and weaknesses as far as, being a coach. Are they self-motivated? Are they determined? Are they, willing to put in some work? I ask them their goals, their needs, and becoming a problem solver for them. I am finding a solution, like I said. So I am literally trying to diagnose them before I prescribe something. That is so important. Diagnose before you prescribe. Remember that. Share your story, share coaches' success stories, and just build that trust. So, I build trust, I ask questions. Now what? What are the steps to sign up? So, number 1, I share the business. Number 2, I compliment them. Number 3, I ask questions. Number 4, I send videos and I educate them. Number 5, I ask for the follow-up. Number 6, I get on the phone. Number 7, I address fears and objections. Number 8, I sign them up, okay? And so I always ask them, the last question. I think a lot of people are confused as to, well, what do I say? I don't want to be pushy. I say, well, what did you like best? What did you like about everything that we've talked about? And they start thinking about all the things and how this could possibly fit into their lifestyle. So I then say, on a scale from 1 to 10, where are you? Are you ready to do this? Because I'm excited for you. Don't be afraid to say no, guys. No does not mean no. It just means not right now. I have several people that have been watching me from day one that some have just signed up recently after 3 years. Some signed up in the beginning and they're gone. So really the key here is to stay consistent with your journey. Be confident. Confident is the biggest key. Stay positive because your prospects will hear. They're going to see if you're a serious leader. And if you're negative, you are going to attract those type of people. So if you're scared, if you have scarcity, you're going to also, bring in people that are scared, and they're going to be very hesitant to make decisions, and they might not even join. So it's really important to stay confident, to believe in yourself. Know that you are here for a reason, guys. Practice makes perfect. This wasn't easy when I first started. I just kept messing up and learning and going to YouTube and reading personal development and I listened to my coach, and I just became better. I was a student of recruiting. And so I had objections. I still have objections every single month. I mean, who doesn't have objections? But they come a lot easier. The conversations are a lot smoother when I'm facing the objections on Facebook. I am sharing my why, my story, and my vision. And I'm sharing, my personal experience with this whole journey. A quote from Dave Ramsey, I'll never forget. He said, it's going to take 21 times before, somebody hears you to hear your vision and your why. It's going to take 21 times for them to catch on. Okay, so you're going to share your why and your vision 21 times, and it's going to take the whole world, right? That many times to catch on and to hear you and to join you. So you just have not been exposing enough people to this opportunity. Okay, one last thing. It's really important that we kind of have, sympathy for people. So, for objections, something that I've been using lately and it's been working is the feel, felt, found, right? I know how you feel. I have felt that way, and then I have found a solution. So it's really important to relate to these people, right? Because we have objections all the time to the coaching opportunity, to the challenge groups, and it's important that we relate. So when you talk to people, share this business, why you love it, why you're excited, share that your why is greater than your fear of it. That is going to fuel their belief and potential, and they're taking action to join you. So keep expanding your network, sharing your story. Many people need to hear it daily to start catching on and joining you. So I hope this has helped. Have confidence and have a great day.